I miss Winnie leaving. Oh well, that's a bummer. But anyway, welcome back to another head down video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different from previous head down video I've done, because today's video is going to be a story time about the time I dated a completely blind boy. You might want to hear about my disability dating advice and story, and about my experience, so I thought I would deliver. So let's get started. For the purpose of this video, I am not going to use his name because I'm not about to call someone out for being a bad person or because it didn't work out. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to bring awareness to the fact that people with disability can date regardless of their disability. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to name him Ben. So, now, even though I'm 19 and I don't really have that much experience dating. I only have dated one person my sophomore year of high school, and that person was Ben. Ben and I started dating, I want to say late in my sophomore year, and we were so young, so I don't think we noticed that there would be possible obstacles with him being blind. But basically, when we started dating, he would come over to my house and we would hang out, maybe watch a movie that were audio descriptive, and sometimes we talk about YouTube, because he has a YouTube channel too, and we would have dinner and hang out in my bedroom, in addition to texting and video calling almost every night, and also with audio calling as well. So I was never really put in the position where I wanted to go out with him in public. Like, I didn't have any desire to do that at the time because I was enjoying his company in my house. Like, it didn't bother me at the time early on in our relationship. However, as time went on in our relationship, we both realized that we would like to go out to dinner together, or to a movie, or out to lunch, or on a walk in a park, all the normal couple activities that we do, that somebody who is dating would normally do. However, due to my cerebral palsy, I need 24/7 help, and most of the help that I need is driving, because I can't drive, helping cut up my food so I don't half it up. I know that's disgusting, but this is reality. Going to the bathroom so I don't fall over and trip on something while I'm in the bathroom. And what else do I need? Oh, getting in and out of the vehicle when we arrive somewhere, and making sure I don't tip over in my walker. And what do all those activities have in common? Well, that's a good question. All those activities, in my opinion, this is my opinion, all those activities require eyesight, because if you can't see, how are you going to accurately do an activity. Now I do another disclaimer. Now I do understand that people who are blind or visually impaired do have their own way of doing things. But at the time I was so young, I didn't see how moving out to a restaurant or moving shopping or moving to a park to take a walk with him independently without the assistance of my parents or another handler who had eyesight would be possible. However, I address no concerns with that. Once we started talking about how I felt about having alone time with him and how my disability would hinder our ability to be out in public alone without one of my family members or even one of my caretakers. He began to talk about, my Ubering and riding services, and he was determined that he would provide for me and provide for my needs. And being the person that I am, while I am independent, and do believe in going out with him and letting my him drive me around and stuff like that, I am not a huge fan of using Uber, mainly because I don't. Let me know in the comments of this video if you think that using Uber with a disability is a good idea. I would love to know your opinion. But anyway, he, after addressing all my independent concerns, he recommended that he was determined that he could learn how to unfold my walker and let me out of the car and transfer me into my equipment, even though he was blind, because he said he was going to have a mind on eventually. But being the person who I am, I did not feel comfortable with the idea of using a ride service, mainly because you don't know who the person is driving you, and you also don't know if that person has the proper training when it comes to unfolding your equipment. And so we rely on that person to hit the right button when unfolding your equipment kind of terrified me. And while I believe in Ben's ability to learn and see wonderful things when it came to his life as a blind person, I did not feel like dating a blind person and using the ride services and his ride dog to lead me was not a very good idea because of the safety aspect of it. Because if you think about it, the dog can't stop me from tipping over because he might have seen the bump, but Ben also has his walking cane. So if we were walking down the street, I could fall over. Or at dinner, if I needed something, cut up, I would have to direct him to where the food was. And I can't, I can, but no, I can't, due to my physical disability, properly lead him to the item that I either need help reaching, meaning cut up. If I dropped an item, I couldn't necessarily bend down and lead him to the item so he can pick it up. So there was a lot of physical barrier. There was a lot of physical barrier that I was prevented with because he couldn't see because of his blindness. So, and that prevented a lot of safety issues, like I said, you need unreliable, untrained people in Uber, Lyft, bus, public transportation, all that. I do not feel comfortable using that as a walker user personally, even though he felt comfortable using it, because I feel like when you're blind, you have your 100%, most blind people have 100% use of their entire body except their eye, but as a disabled individual who would be dating that blind individual, using public transportation, in my mind, wasn't the best idea. So I told him all my concerns about that, and unfortunately, I was unable to convince him that this would not work, because we had so many barriers. But that doesn't mean that you as a disabled individual can't date. So that leads me into the next part of the video. If you are disabled, what are some things that you need to plan for? What are some of my tips when it comes to dating? And I did write an Instagram post on it, so I'll link my Instagram post down below. But in this video, I wanted to go more in depth about it and stuff like that. So let's get started. My first tip is know your beliefs. Know what you believe in. Know what you do and what you don't do. And know your independent limitations. What do I mean by that? If before you date someone with a disability or without a disability, make sure that you know what you feel comfortable letting that person help you with and not help you with, and also make sure you know what you feel comfortable doing as far as what will you do to make the relationship work. For example, in my previous relationship, the transportation thing was the biggest barrier that we ever faced. So I knew that I couldn't drive. I knew. And I knew that I didn't feel comfortable using public transportation. So that's what put my relationship at a complete halt. Because those were my boundaries. So know your boundaries and know what your abilities are. That way, when your partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, ask you to do something, you can automatically decide for yourself. Number one, can I do it independently? Number two, if not, do I need him or her help doing it? And do I want him or her to be the person that helps me with it? Number three, isn't a good idea. Will I get hurt or harmed doing, trying something new, or going beyond my belief in my ability? So, know your ability, and that brings me to my next point. Once you know your ability, please, please, please be 100% honest with your partner. Because an honest relationship, in my opinion, even though it may end abruptly like mine did, it may also save your relationship. Because if you're honest with what you need and your disability, then you two are more likely to be able to work out a accessible, handicap-accessible plan for all the activities you do. So before planning a date, or even before meeting the person, make sure you are upfront about your disability and your needs of that disability. Therefore, your relationship is based on true compassion, true love, true trust, and the idea is not only, oh, you're disabled, oh, damn it. It's more like a two-way street. The person knows your ability, and the person also knows about your disability, so they can best help you when planning date night or any other activity that you might want to do when you're a disabled couple. And I think that might have been where, I don't know, but I think that might have been where I went wrong in my relationship. Although I was honest, I didn't do the pre-planning. I didn't really think about it until it came time to go out in public with him, that he was blind and that this would hinder my relationship. So make sure you pre-plan your relationship, your date, you're upfront about your disability, because I think that will set you up for a very happy and healthy and fun relationship. And my tip number 3 and my final tip is make sure that you know that you are capable of finding them no matter how long it takes. Because as you can probably imagine, like, your disability is part of you, and most people with disability, I think, really enjoy their disability. Therefore, it might be, for me, embracing my disability and my romantic life, if I were to have one, it would be really important that my romantic partner embraces my disability as well. Because if they embrace it, that's even better for you. However, finding a person that embraces it automatically might be the hardest task you will ever accomplish. But don't let that stop you from dating, because there will be somebody, I guarantee, if you wait long enough, there will be somebody out there that loves you for you. So I hope this video and that little story time about my dating experience helped some of you either learn the positive to date, improve your relationship, or maybe you will be curious about how someone with cerebral palsy dates me having some time away from my partner to make you some time. And if you have any other video topics that you would like me to cover, please leave them down below, and I will try to either post about it on Instagram or make a video about it. Also, if you want to follow along on my everyday life, please feel free to follow my other social media with all links down below. Thank you